In the beginning, the spark of life. Our planet, Earth, formed billions of years ago, around 4.5 billion years to be more precise. In the beginning, it was a harsh and unforgiving place with landscapes dominated by volcanic eruptions and barren terrains. Volcanoes erupted, spewing lava and gases into the air. The atmosphere was toxic, filled with noxious gases. Oceans were still in the process of forming, covering the planet's surface. Yet, in this chaotic and tumultuous environment, life found a way to emerge. Scientists believe that life began in Earth's primordial soup, a rich mixture of organic molecules. This primordial soup was a complex mixture of water, organic molecules, and various energy sources, such as lightning and volcanic heat. Over millions of years, these simple organic molecules began to combine and interact with each other. Through countless chemical reactions, they formed more complex structures, laying the foundation for life. Eventually, the first life forms arose from this primordial soup. These initial life forms were single-celled organisms, much like the bacteria we know today. These early life forms were incredibly resilient, capable of surviving in the harshest of conditions. They adapted to the extreme conditions of early Earth, thriving in environments that would be hostile to most modern life forms. These pioneering organisms were the ancestors of all life that exists today, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whales, forming the intricate tree of life. The spark of life, once ignited, began an incredible journey of evolution spanning billions of years, leading to the vast diversity of life we see today. The story of human evolution is but a single chapter in this grand narrative of life on Earth. It's a story of adaptation, innovation, and survival against all odds, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of life. It's a story that continues to unfold even today, as humans and other life forms continue to evolve and adapt to an ever-changing world. Life finds its foothold from single cells to complex organisms. The journey of life on Earth began with the simplest forms, single-celled organisms, which were the pioneers of life. Over time, life on Earth became more diverse. These single-celled organisms started to evolve, giving rise to a multitude of life forms that adapted to various environments. Single-celled organisms evolved into multicellular organisms. This transition allowed for greater complexity and specialization. This was a major leap forward in the history of life. It marked the beginning of a new era where life could take on more intricate forms. Multicellular organisms could grow larger and more complex. They could develop structures and systems that single-celled organisms could not. They could specialize their cells to perform different functions. This specialization was crucial for the development of complex life forms. This led to the development of tissues, organs, and organ systems. These systems allowed organisms to perform a variety of functions necessary for survival. The oceans teemed with a variety of life forms. Marine environments became hotspots for evolutionary innovation. Plants evolved and began to colonize the land. This was a significant step in the history of life, as it allowed for the development of terrestrial ecosystems. Insects took to the air. Their ability to fly opened up new ecological niches and opportunities for survival. The diversity of life on Earth exploded. New species emerged, each adapted to their unique environments. This period is known as the Cambrian explosion, a time of unprecedented biological innovation. It was a pivotal moment in the history of life. As life diversified, so did the challenges it faced. Organisms had to adapt to new threats and opportunities. Predators evolved, forcing prey to develop new ways to survive. This arms race drove the evolution of both predators and prey. Competition for resources drove innovation. Organisms had to find new ways to outcompete their rivals. This constant struggle for survival fueled the engine of evolution. It is through this relentless process that life on Earth has become so diverse and complex. A new branch on the tree of life, enter the primates. This chapter delves into the fascinating world of our distant relatives. About 65 million years ago, a new group of mammals emerged, the primates. These creatures began to carve out a unique niche in the animal kingdom. Primates possessed several unique features that set them apart from other mammals. Their hands and feet were specially adapted for grasping, which was essential for their arboreal lifestyle. They had grasping hands and feet, allowing them to climb trees with ease and agility. This adaptation was crucial for their survival in dense forests. They also had forward-facing eyes, which provided them with depth perception. This trait was vital for judging distances accurately while moving through the trees. This was crucial for navigating the three-dimensional world of the trees. Their ability to move swiftly and precisely through the canopy gave them an edge over other animals. Primates were highly social animals. They formed intricate social structures and bonds within their groups. They lived in groups and developed complex communication systems. These vocalizations and gestures helped them coordinate and maintain social harmony. This social intelligence would prove to be a key factor in the evolution of humans. Their problem-solving abilities and use of tools marked the beginning of advanced cognitive development. Over millions of years, different primate species evolved to fill various ecological niches. They adapted to diverse environments, from dense forests to open savannas. Some remained in the trees, while others ventured onto the open grasslands. This diversification allowed them to exploit a wide range of resources. It was in this context that the lineage leading to humans emerged. The evolutionary journey of primates set the stage for the rise of Homo sapiens, our own species. Walking tall, the rise of hominids. Around 6 million years ago, a remarkable event occurred in Africa. The climate changed and dense forests gave way to open savannas. This environmental shift favored primates who could walk upright. These primates, our early ancestors, are known as hominids. The first hominids, such as Sahelanthropus chidensis and Ororuntuganensis, were bipedal. This means they walked on two legs. Bipedalism freed their hands to carry food, tools, and infants. Walking upright also allowed hominids to see over tall grasses, helping them spot predators and prey. This new way of moving marked a significant departure from our ape ancestors and set the stage for the evolution of our own genus, Homo. Section 5. Tools have changed, the dawn of technology. As hominids continued to evolve, their brains grew larger. They developed more sophisticated tools. One of the earliest known toolmakers was Homo habilis, which means handy man. Homo habilis lived in Africa around 2.5 million years ago. They used simple stone tools to butcher animals and extract marrow from bones. These tools gave Homo habilis access to new sources of food and nutrients. This fueled the further development of their brains and led to even more sophisticated tool-making. The use of tools marked a turning point in human evolution. It allowed our ancestors to manipulate their environment in unprecedented ways and set them on a path toward greater intelligence and cultural complexity. Section 6. Out of Africa, the spread of Homo erectus. About 1.8 million years ago, a new hominid species appeared on the scene, Homo erectus. Homo erectus had a larger brain and a more human-like body plan than its predecessors. They were also the first hominids to migrate out of Africa, colonizing parts of Asia and Europe. Homo erectus was a highly adaptable species. They learned to control fire, which provided them with warmth, protection, and a new way to cook food. They also developed more sophisticated tools, such as hand axes, which they used for hunting and other tasks. The spread of Homo erectus across the globe marked a significant expansion of the hominid range and paved the way for the emergence of new human species, including our own. Section 7. A new kind of human, the emergence of Homo sapiens. Around 300,000 years ago, a new chapter began in the story of human evolution. In Africa, a new species emerged, Homo sapiens. We are their descendants. Early Homo sapiens looked much like us, but had some subtle anatomical differences. They possessed a unique combination of features, including a high forehead, a small face, and a chin. Homo sapiens were highly intelligent and adaptable. They developed complex language, art, and culture. They also continued to innovate technologically, creating new tools and weapons. As Homo sapiens thrived in Africa, other human species, such as Neanderthals and Denisovans, lived in other parts of the world. However, over time, Homo sapiens became the only surviving human species on Earth. Section 8. The Cognitive Revolution, Art, Language, and Culture. One of the most remarkable aspects of Homo sapiens is our capacity for abstract thought and symbolic expression. Around 70,000 years ago, something extraordinary happened. Our ancestors underwent what scientists call the cognitive revolution. This revolution was marked by a flowering of art, language, and culture. Early humans began creating cave paintings, sculptures, and musical instruments. They developed sophisticated language systems, allowing them to communicate complex ideas and share stories. They formed social networks and engaged in trade. The cognitive revolution set Homo sapiens apart from all other animals. It was the birth of human culture as we know it. Section 9. The future of our species' evolution in the Anthropocene. Today, humans are the dominant species on Earth. We have reshaped the planet to suit our needs, and our actions are having a profound impact on the environment. We are living in the Anthropocene, a new geological epoch defined by human influence. The challenges we face in the Anthropocene are unprecedented. Climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss threaten the delicate balance of our planet. However, we also possess the intelligence, creativity, and ingenuity to overcome these challenges. The future of our species depends on our ability to understand our place in the web of life and to act responsibly as stewards of our planet. Section 10. Reflections on our past, glimpses into our future. The story of human evolution is a testament to the power of natural selection. It's a story of adaptation, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of survival. From our humble beginnings as single-celled organisms to our current status as the dominant species on Earth, we have come a long way. Yet the journey is far from over. As we look to the future, we must remember the lessons of the past. We must embrace our shared humanity and work together to create a sustainable future for all. The next chapter in the story of human evolution is ours to write.